It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Green. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Murray for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
And Green slams it in.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. For 3, Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
For 3.
Robertson's got 3 assists now in this one. Robertson against Wall. Pass to Wood. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Home team ball.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Tate. Pass to Tice. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Whiteside. Yep, that one goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Martin's checked in for Houston.
KJ Martin.
Smith outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Houston trails by 3. Green passes to Wall. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know what I love? That John Wall has stated clearly he would like to be the MVP of the NBA. I've no problem with that. You want guys to be ambitious.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Montreal.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Gordon's checked in for Green. No good on the second free throw. And here's Montreal. Here's Smith. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Smith's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
2 minutes.
Robertson up top. Robertson is double. Pass to Murray. Whiteside kicks to Robertson. In the corner, Murray with it. Cranes the 3-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation. Home team ball.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Martin the pass to Wall. To the middle. Here's Tate. That shot off. And it's Montreal the other way. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Houston trails by 7. Now here's Wall. Gordon kicks to Wall. The paint. Here's Wood. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Montreal leading by 5. Deep 2 from Murray. Right side against Wood. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Rockets making a change here. Porter's checked in.
Coming out of the floor for your home team.
And here's Houston.
Kevin Porter Jr.
All with it. And the pass to Porter. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
35 seconds left in the first. Puts it up from 12. Wood can't hit.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And so it's Montreal now. And here is Robertson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the 3-ball is good.
Points.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Montreal. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you've seen from Montreal, guys, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Robertson is out there with Murray. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Smith, and it's Unseld in at the 4 slot.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Passes it to Tice. Robertson comes with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Montreal now. Montreal leading by 5. Down low, Unseld. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Montreal making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Wall looking for an opening. It's rebounded by Montreal. Now Whiteside. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Houston trails by 7. And Nate Robinson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball with it. Robinson picks him up. Ball passes to Green.
Away team foul. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. From deep. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist in the game. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Brooks checked in for Kevin Porter.
Home team ball. Coming out of the floor for your home team, Armani Brooks.
It's Brooks on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Knocked away. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Home team ball.
Houston trails by 4. Here's Wall. On the wing, Green. Clock at 6. Driving the lane and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Brooks.
Eric Gordon.
And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 4.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
He's still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
And the technical free throw is good. Christian Woods checked in for Houston.
Christian Woods.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Gordon finds Wall to the paint. That one's good, and the Montreal lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Woods.
And, you know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Woods ready for whatever the defense throws at him.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Boy, sloppy play. A supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
All passes to Gordon. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
3 seconds. Home team ball.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Team. Jalen Green. Shooting 1.
That one drops. He ties it up. Wood kicks to Wall. Pass to Gordon. Wide open look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Rockets lead by 2. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And the turnovers will kill you. I mean, that's been their undoing thus far.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Green finds Wall. Here's Wood. Back to Wall. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Home team ball.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for your home team, Jalen Green. One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Stolen by Robinson. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
And their turnovers a big problem right now. It's why they've lost this lead.
Timeout called the Rockies. Green against Smith. Pass to Tate. Wall wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Wall's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And they'd still have the lead if not for all of the unforced turnovers.
.59 seconds left in the first half. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
A lot of points off their turnovers this quarter. Way too many.
Here's Gordon. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Here's Houston now. They're on a 19-3 run. Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
goes up off the inbound. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Yeah, they have too many turnovers in this half. A major reason why they're down in this game.
Houston making a switch. Porter's checked in. Rockets leading by 11. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Robinson against Wall. And stolen by Murray. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
9 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Wall. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. The pairing up front, Tice and Wood. And it's Tate in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Wall against Robinson. Outside, Green. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
The line for your home team, Jalen Green. At the line for 1.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Tate with the ball. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Houston shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
At the line for your home team, Jalen Green, shooting 1.
And the technical free throw is good. Robinson against Wall. The pass to Tate from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Unseld.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Passes it to Tice. Lots of room. And he gets the bucket. Tice has got 6.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Home team ball.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Good on the bucket.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And so it's Houston with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Tice. Outside, Wall. Wood trying to free himself up. And John Wall good for 3. 10 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And they've been just a little too casual with the basketball. It continues to haunt them.
Brooks checked in for Christian Wood.
Armani Brooks.
Here's Green. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. A nice shot by Wall.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, giving away possessions here and really giving away the game.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Houston.
Coming out of the floor for your home team, DJ Augustine.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. He kicks it to Brooks. Back to Augustine. And another 3 for Houston.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
The Rockets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Augustine looking around. Pass to Green. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The pass to Tice. And the rejection by Smith. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Just 5 on the clock. Martin with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For Houston, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Kenyon Martin Jr. taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Martin. And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And both free throws good for Martin.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Home team ball.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Whiteside. No points in the game yet for him. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Yeah, third turnover of the quarter, and he has got to value that basketball more.
And so it's Houston with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the rejection by Smith.
Still home team ball.
Here's Gordon. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Home team
and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for your home team, DJ Augustine. 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And guys, what you love about DJ Augustine is the leadership he provides to the young guys. They'll lean on him for advice, for knowledge, for sets. This guy is just a key cog.
Outside Gordon lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Smith. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
Tate, he's checked in for Green. And it's Houston's ball. 1:46 left to play in the third. In the corner, Tate with it. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that's his 4th TO here of the quarter, wasting far too many possessions in this game.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Augustine, that's good.
Well, just tremendous form. DJ Augustine, even in the mid-range, is going to be so consistent.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Young fella is a walking turnover right now. Just far too sloppy in this quarter.
So for the Rockets, Porter's checked in for Gordon. And John Wall subbed in for Augustine. Here's Tate. He has 6. Pass to Wall. Here's Porter, and Houston again with the bucket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Wood, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Coming out of the floor for your home team, Christian Wood.
Now, here's Tate, covered by Smith. Wall against Robinson. Outside, Wall, and a wide open look for Porter. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Porter's got 8 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Home team ball.
Robinson against Wall. It's Porter outside, and another three for Houston.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
That'll be a 5-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Pass to Wood. Now, here's Tate. Outside, Wall. And another three for Houston.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Puts it up off the inbound. 23 seconds left in the third. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And finished off by Martin.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
Home team ball.
Nine seconds left in the third quarter. And so it's Houston with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And so here is Houston. So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. You've got Murray. He's out there with Nate Robinson. Smith is out there with Whiteside. And it's Unseld in at the 4. That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
To the right side. Now, here's Nwaba. He's guarded closely. Poked loose. Now Smith. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And 3 turnovers in the 4th. He's not making things any easier for his team.
And the Rockets making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Doubled by Smith. Augustine passes to Şengün. Here's Nwaba. It's rebounded by Montreal. Whiteside's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Home team ball.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one.
You know, another thing I've noticed is how many of their baskets are coming off assists. Great ball movement for them all day.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Murray. Şengün with the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
You know what? You've got to play smart when you're trailing. Margin for error much smaller, yet they continue to make mistakes.
Here is Augustine. Three-pointer. Rebound by Murray. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Robinson against Augustine. And Nwaba has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Inside. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Augustine.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Home team ball.
And here are the Rockets now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Augustine's got 9 points now in just the second half. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And mistakes, guys, this quarter have translated to 9 points at the other end.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. There's the drive. That shot off the mark. And it's Montreal the other way. Now, here's Whiteside. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Home team ball.
And here are the Rockets. It's been 10 unanswered points. Brooks with it. Pass to Augustine. Here's Şengün. He's covered by Whiteside.
So this is DJ's role, right? A point guard aware that his responsibility is to orchestrate the offense.
That'll be a 5-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team in.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Kevin Porter's checked in for the Rockets. Here is Porter. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Home team ball. Shooting for your home team, DJ Augustine. Shooting 1.
Montreal on D. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Trains the three-pointer. Augustine's got 13 points in the second half.
Now this guy has every capability of spreading the floor with his shooting. DJ Augustine's deep ball doing some work right now.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Home team ball.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose and stolen by Whiteside. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And here's Houston. It's been 16 straight unanswered. To the inside. Şengün. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. 11 feet away. Again, the Rockets score.
Boy, DJ Augustine's starting to percolate a little bit. What a big bonus scoring-wise.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Home team ball.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Home team ball.
.119 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Şengün. He's covered by Whiteside. Şengün, no good.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Murray against Porter. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
To me, when he's at his best, DJ Augustine is the aggressor. Really good job dictating the contact there.
At the line for your home team, DJ Augustine. At the line for two.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Home team ball.
Here is Porter. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he's able to get it back.
Hassan Whiteside. That's his second personal foul. At the line for your home team. One shot.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Augustine against Robinson. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he gets it back. Nwaba finds Porter. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
House kicks to Augustine. So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, reverse the world, ex-casual. Hey, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Hey, this the type of beat to make your glass break. Hey, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat to make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tan. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. No, I finally find a meal trip. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever. I got big dreams. Put myself above it. Mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me casual, pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more.
A tremendous night here in downtown San Antonio, Texas. Not too far from our location tonight. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for San Antonio, Murray and White in the backcourt. Jakob Poeltl out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And here's Murray. Pass to Poeltl. Driving in. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Home team ball.
Poeltl finds Young. Outside Johnson. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. What's up?
At the line for your home team, Derek White. At the line for Willard.
What's up?
And the technical free throw is good. And you talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Poked loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
White, the pass to Pirtle. First quarter of play, a minute in. Left side, Murray. Pass to Johnson. Inside, Young. And Young slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Johnson against Smith. The putback. Smith with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And that's his second turnover already this quarter. He really needs to tighten it up.
Here's White. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
That'll be a 5-second call.
They just continue to struggle. Turnovers have been a big issue.
Here's Murray. White for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
I mean, he's lost the ball 3 times already. Where's his focus?
A good look from Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Johnson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
And the mistakes are piling up for them early.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Pirtle.
Drew Eubanks.
Outside Murray. There's the triple. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
That'll be a 5-second call.
2 turnovers for him in just the last couple minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
Your home team, Doug McDermott, Devin Vassell.
Outside Murray. Off target with the 3. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Walker, he's checked in for White.
Into the lineup for your home team, Lonnie Walker the 4th.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, VA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pass to Vassell. Walker with it. And he converts the layup.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Murray for three. Sinks it from distance. Murray's got 8.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
So many turnovers. They just can't get out of their own way.
There's 1:26 left in the opening quarter. Walker passes to Murray. He drops it from range. 11 points in the game.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And he's just trying to force the action, trying to inject himself into the game. But he's making a lot of mistakes.
Reinforce Trey Jones.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter here. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Home team ball. Shooting for your home team, Kevin Vassell. Shooting 1.
One shot. And a nice start to Vassell's career. The term 3-and-D wing is often overused, but he fits the description perfectly.
Here's Jones. Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Forbes. Defended by Murray. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Jones. 16 feet out. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. The last few offensive possessions have been great for them.
Yeah, they really do have a nice thing going right now at both ends.
Pass to Forbes. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Home team ball.
So it's the home team now. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Jones. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Home team ball. Checking in for your home team, Jakob Poeltl. Josh Primo.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. can't hit that one.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
And so it's San Antonio in total control, up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
That'll be a 5-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
We've got Doug McDermott. He's out there with Jakob Poeltl, and it's Jones in at the point.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Now here's Murray. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
His fourth turnover tonight. He's got to play more under control.
Young, he's checked in for McDermott. Pass to Primo. Down low. Here's Forbes. Good on the short little jump shot. Forbes has got 5 now.
I'll tell you, Forbes doesn't spend a lot of time in the paint, but that was a convincing move.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And these turnovers are backbreakers. He's really hurting this team with his mistakes.
Keldon Johnson.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Johnson. The shot that time not on target. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
To the paint. And Young slams it in.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Their poor ball handling is really costing them. They've given up 4 points off turnovers.
Into the lineup for your home team, Derek White.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Murray with it. Now Whiteside defending. White, the pass to Young. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. Here's Poeltl. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. White drives in. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Smith. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Hurdle up top. Outside Murray. Pass to Johnson. There's the three. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Walker, he's checked in for White. Outside Murray. The three is up. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 14.
Backing up that last three with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
That'll be a 5-second call.
They're being careless with the rock. Too many turnovers could cost them this game.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Pirtle.
Your home team, Drew Eubanks.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Young. And there's the rejection. And they'll get another chance. Yep, that one goes.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Vassell, he's checked in for Young. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Murray for 3. The rebound by Whiteside. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
That's his 4th turnover this quarter. He's got to focus in.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Good momentum, 14 straight now. Pass to Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Vassell. Here's Eubanks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Robertson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Jones, he's checked in for Murray. Here's Forbes. He's got 5. It's good. Jones has got his first basket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
.111 left in the first half of basketball. Back to Forbes. To the inside. Here's Eubanks. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Just 3 to shoot. A nice shot by Forbes.
3 and 4.
That'll be a 5-second call.
I can't say this enough. You have to value each possession. He looks like he's trying to force things. He's better when he plays within himself.
50 seconds left in the first half. He tries for 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Boy, what a run. The points just piling up, Grant.
Hey, whatever they discovered here, it's working for them.
2 points. That one goes.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
.30 seconds left in the second. Pass to Vassell. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Home team ball. At the line for your home team, Devin Vassell. 1 shot.
One shot.
Bertles checked in for Eubanks.
Jakob Bertles.
Seconds left to play in the first half. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
Team foul. Shooting for your home team, Jakob Bertles. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
He does not get the second one. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
From deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's San Antonio showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Wow, what a performance by DeJounte Murray.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Pirtle with the ball. Now Murray down low. Here's Young off with the layup. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long. You know, the longtime veteran Thaddeus Young has changed his game. He's becoming more of a point forward, and he has thrived in that role.
Murray and White in the backcourt. Keldon Johnson out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Clock is at 3. Young from long range drills it from deep. Young's got 7 points.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
That'll be a 5-second call. Smitty, as you alluded to, the passing numbers for Young have really climbed.
They are starting to use him in a lot of those short roll sets. He has great chemistry with his guards. It could be a brand new version of how Thaddeus Young is going to play going forward.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Murray finds Pirtle. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Just their second turnover of the game. Impressive how mistake-free they've been.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Now here's Young. 7 points in the game. Back to White. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A threat at the rim, no doubt about it. That's good elevation from Derek White.
That'll be a 5-second call.
You know, you have to play smart when you're behind. They're still making too many mistakes.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Johnson passes to White. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. No good, off the front rim. Now here's Whiteside. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Walker, he's checked in for White. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
Murray passes to Pirtle. Now here's Young to the inside. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And they've just played out of control at times, and it's had a significant impact.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Pirtle.
Drew Eubanks.